Hey guys, Zealous Geek here, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to New Year's Eve. And with this, I said I would bring a video talking about my thoughts on gaming, and instead I would do this instead of the best of Zealous Geek 2018. Well, here's the deal with that. The best of Zealous Geek 2018 wouldn't work out that well this year. There wasn't that many best of moments I can find, and my editing skills are still quite limited, and I don't think I'd be able to do it, especially not in one day. I haven't worked on it. That's another thing. It would takes too much time, and I didn't think of it ahead, and I thought I had more time than I did. So I'm sorry if that disappoints some of you, but instead I will be giving you my thoughts on gaming going into the future. Some of them are bleak. Most of them are good though, from what I've seen. And I'm just gonna play some Destiny 2 while I tell you this. So, like I do all of my gaming videos, So, here's the deal. First things first, I want to talk about two different things for gaming, and that's personal achievement. Okay, so there are two different types of achievement slash disappointment. Okay, or failure. Okay, and that's personal and overall. Overall means the overall populace, the overall gaming community did not like the game or liked the game. So overall failure, they didn't like the game. The major populace of the game and gaming community didn't like the game. And overall achievement, the main populace and gaming community did like the game. And then there's personal achievement and personal failure, where personally I might not like a game if it's a personal failure, or I might really enjoy a game if it's a personal achievement. And some examples of this would be Fallout 76. It's a personal achievement for me. I enjoy the game. I like it, so it gets personal achievement from me. However, it had an overall failure, so a lot of people didn't like it. And I wanna make my main focus. I know I'm not playing it, which I probably should be, just because it's gonna be the main focus of my argument here. I want to make the main focus of my argument Fallout 76, because I don't think people gave it a chance and looked at it for what it is. So, what it is, it's a apocalyptic survival game that is a fall of an NPC-packed, rich storytelling open world experience. It is a fun to play with friends, some story, mainly just quests and side quests that'll get you some random stuff, and it's a survival game, is what it is. And people didn't look at it that way. People were expecting a Fallout 5, not a Fallout spin-off with friends, And yeah, there are a lot of bugs, but I can get past that if the game is good, and in my opinion, in itself, the game is good. And I enjoy it for what it is. I've never played another Fallout game, so maybe that's why I enjoy it so much. I don't have an outlook on what it could have been, or for some people what it should have been. But here's the deal. Never knock it till you try it. Okay, I did that mistake in my my Geek news video. I put in that Fallout failed. Yes, overall it did fail, but personally, I'm loving the game. It's not a bad game. I'm having fun with it. And I did knock it a little bit before I tried it, and then I tried it, and my mind was changed. It's not a bad game. It's a good game. And this is why I'm going to go in 2019 with a positive outlook. So, this positive outlook, I can't believe I did that. I'm basically, it's like, for example, it's just, there's a lot of games coming out in 2019 that could disappoint, and I want to look at them in the most positive light possible. And I was doing this yesterday, actually. I was talking with some friends about Anthem, which is a game coming out in 2019, early 2019, February. That looks fun in theory, but it's published by EA, and everyone knows how I hate EA. And it's kind of sketchy. It doesn't look. It looks like it could go wrong. And I was saying, oh man, it's going to be a disappointment. I'm calling it now, and I shouldn't have done that, because I actually went in and looked at some research, and I didn't even know some of this stuff. I found out it is being developed by BioWare, which is a really good game company. One of my favored game companies. Not my favorite, of course, but I like BioWare, and there will be no loot boxes. All microtransactions are cosmetic, and you can still earn those cosmetics in game if you don't want to drop the money. It's highly customizable, highly packed with content, and not to mention, I will definitely play some of this because there is a free open demo at the beginning of February. February 1st through 3rd. So, by the way, on all consoles, go check that out. Seriously, it looks like a fun game. I'm going to be uploading some videos on it and playing with friends and stuff, I'm sure. So, check it out. I definitely will. And originally, as I just stated, I didn't have too much hope for that game. But now, I do have a good bit of hope. I do have some hype for the game. I believe it's going to be good. I believe it has potential. And whereas before I did not. So that's the whole thing. It all lines up with personal and overall failure / achievement and giving a game a chance. And this is why I'm going to change my gears from darkness towards gaming to sort of a light, like a new hope of gaming. I believe EA may have learned their lesson. Probably not, knowing EA, and this is why I'm very sketchy about Anthem, because it is published by EA, but it is made by BioWare. And unless advertising for this game, unless they scam us, well, then it actually might be a pretty decent game. And, they can't scam us, because that's illegal. Or at least you would think they wouldn't be able to. But, yeah, I do look with like a lighter perspective towards gaming, and a lot of people don't understand why I'm so invested in gaming, why I get concerned about it, and why it's important to me. It's because I've played video games since I was a little kid, since I could remember. Okay, I picked up the original Star Wars Battlefront games. Those were what really got me into it. Halo, that's why I'm a fan of Bungie. So I'm a fan of sci-fi games, and that's just how it worked. I love all those types of games. I love video games, and can you blame me? They're awesome. So that's why whenever gaming starts to take a dark turn, I get extremely concerned, because one of my favorite pastimes, one of my favorite things to do is going in a direction of corporate stuff, and to where they're going to scam you, and they're going to expect you to push out money and money and money and money for unfinished games and DLC and stuff like that. And it annoys me, it worries me, and of course I'm still worried for 2019. But some game companies look like they're starting to turn around. A lot of people lost hope in Bethesda with Fallout 76. I didn't. I actually recently watched a video game documentary on Bethesda, and I could tell they care about their games. And they care about it in a way where you can't fake that for an interview. They legitimately cared about it. They care about Skyrim and, the Elder Scrolls. They care about Fallout. They care about making new games. They care about it all. And that's what we need in game developers, is a caring outlook on their games. So Bethesda, BioWare, Obsidian, Bungie, you guys need to step it up. Bungie needs to step it up, because I don't know if I'm starting to lose hope on them. Okay, but all these game companies like BioWare, Bethesda, of course, Obsidian, because they're making they're going to make Outer Worlds. Okay, they care, and that's what I look to in a good game. If it has care poured into it, if they took their time to make it and test it, and now they're confident enough for people to play it, like Anthem. A lot of game companies understand that, free-to-play demos for all people will sell less copies because people might not like the demo and they won't buy the game. Well, that shows that BioWare and even EA are confident enough to release their game as a demo. And this is what we need. We need confidence. We need a big, good game at the beginning of the year. So I'm counting on Anthem. I might get Anthem. and I'm counting on Outer Worlds. I'm counting on Bethesda. I'm counting on all these big game companies, all these smaller game companies, the people who care to carry gaming into what it needs to be. And I believe we can do it. So that's my outlook on gaming. It's and whether a game fails overall or fails someone personally or me personally doesn't make it a bad game either.
3 minutes left.
You should always listen to reviews, but you should never let them form your opinion. I've been known to do that sometimes, and that's dangerous. You should never do that because, well, then it doesn't allow you to look at the game and play the game and enjoy the game yourself. Because the entire time you'll be thinking, oh man, this is supposed to suck. Oh, there's something that sucks. You'll get picky, and then you won't enjoy it. Fallout 76, I didn't care about it. I didn't look too much into it, and honestly, I enjoy it. So here's my warning for 2019. Okay, final warning. If you didn't pay attention for the rest of the video, I don't care. Okay, just listen to this. My final warning: pay attention. Don't let people scam you, and don't be afraid to put your foot down with these game companies, because they'll listen more to dollars being taken out of their pockets than people like me complaining. And as we go into 2019, there are a lot of big titles that I know about and that I don't know about that are set to release this year. And this could be good, this could be terrible, this could be the downfall of multiple companies, or just one, or maybe none. Who knows? But all I know is approach with caution, keep a head on your shoulders, and play games because they're fun. I think it could be good. I think it could be bad. Whatever. Don't listen to me. Listen to yourself. Listen to what you think about gaming, most of all, but also just take heed and understand that just because someone else says a game is bad doesn't make it automatically bad to you. And just because a game company is bad or a publisher is bad, EA, I'm looking at you, okay, doesn't mean that any game they publish will automatically be bad. Anthem, I'm looking at you because I have hope there. So if I'm right, things will be okay, hopefully. If I'm not, well, then crap. Gaming's going down the toilet. But anyways, that's my outlook on 2019. I might live stream later today. Probably not, but I'll see if I live stream later today, do a New Year's Eve live stream. We'll see what happens. And all I can say is Happy New Year's, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little outlook video on what I think gaming might become and how it could either go down the drain or be an awesome experience. And I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you in the next year. Adios, muchachos.